Hello, my beautiful Soul Tribe family. This is Mimi. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been rocking with me, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for everyone that booked their private session with me and continue to send me your prayer requests. If you're hearing this message, the delay that was upon your love life is over. God said the marriage delay is over. Many of you've been single, unwillingful. Like your singleness is not something that you want to be single. It's almost like you was being forced to be single. So as I was praying and I asking God, and God was telling me, Mimi, the marriage delay over your life is over. And tell my people that their marriage delay is over. Sometimes the delay will happen whether, our heart is not ready, or whether people have betrayed us in the past and we don't trust people. So in order for this love, this divine union to come, you have to really let go, do a lot of things, forgive a lot of people. So God is saying that the delay that was over your marriage, the spirit of delay that was over your marriage is over. Something about you are going to break the pattern in your family life. Most people in your family life never have a healthy marriage or happily ever after or anything like a good marriage. Most marriage in this world always end up with divorce. Because people some of them just like the fairy tale of it, but they don't really know the mission. That's why I always tell people, wait for God to partner you up with the right person. Because if you're so desperate or you based on the flesh, you will always fall for the trap because I'm not saying you're desperate to be with someone. You just probably, you let your loneliness or you let, oh, I have to be with someone. No, wait on God to partner you up with someone. You got to come to a point and say, God, I am ready to be married. I am ready to be in a committed relationship. I'm ready to be in a relationship. This is it. I told God that 5 years ago, 2020. And we're in 2025. Do you know how much frustration that I go through? I was like, God, I prayed 5 years ago for a spouse. Where's the spouse? But also what I have learned is that throughout the 5 years, if I wanted to be in a relationship, I would have been in a relationship. You too, if you wanted to be in a relationship, if you wanted someone to just play with you, gaslight you, fake it with you, you would have been in those type of relationship. Because the fact that you ask God for a divine ordained marriage, you say, God, I'm tired of people playing games. My heart got broken so many times. I'm too old for this. I have a mission for me to do for you, a purpose for me to do for you. I don't have time for people to be playing games. And whoever you are, you've been working on yourself. And God said, because you've been working on yourself, I'm going to send you a partner. The delay that was on your life, whether some delay are spiritual, some delay is your mindset. It might be like, okay, you love the fantasy of being marriage, but you're not open up to let loose or follow the assignment and complete it. You might just be a fairy tale person, but you're not a doer. So if you're hearing this message, the delay that was over your life, you've been asking God, this time, this is not me want to be single. This is unwillfulness. This is me not want to be single, but I'm still single. This is against my will. You being single against your will. Because if you're hearing this message, The desire that God gave you about marriage is because you was meant to be with a partner to do your divine mission and your purpose. You was meant to serve God, do something amazing. So not everybody want marriage. Do you know that? I talk to a lot of people. Not everybody's interested in marriage. But if you have a desire to be married, it's because it is attached to some type of assignment, some type of purpose God have for you, and that God is going to align you with someone where you're going to work together, you're going to be partnered together, love it together, and you're going to, do the mission. So the delay that's over your life, over my life, over every woman, over every man that's been asking God, where is my wife? Where is my husband? I have been preparing. I have been single for so long. Like, what is happening? And the delay caused you to learn to love yourself. I think what the delay did for me made me love me. I was like, sometimes I be talking to myself, say, girl, how do you do it? How do you manage everything? And you so cool, you so sane. How do you do everything? Give yourself a pat in the back. Stop being so hard on yourself. Don't be your worst critic. You're doing the best that you can. And that's it. And God will do the rest. Now, right now, as I've been through so many battles, so many stuff in life, I'll be telling God, I say, God, I'm going to do my part. You do your part. My expectation for God to do his part is so big in this season. I know I cannot make all my dream come true without God. So now I'm not even doing it by myself, because when I was trying to do it by myself, I didn't get the result that I was looking for. So now I say, hey, God, we're going to co-create. I'm going to trust in you. I'm going to come in you. And I know you're going to make it happen. So if you're hearing this message, God wants you to be with someone, because you need that type of love, that type of covering, that type of protection. You're such a good person. You're a giver. You make sure that you'll give the shirt off your back to someone who need it. God said, because of the type of person that you are, you're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to be in the single life. It's not meant for you. If you're hearing this message, the single life, that is not your department. You in the marriage, happily married department. You're in the wrong department, and we got to get you to the right department. So if you're hearing this message, I pray that the spirit of delay against your marriage will be removed, will be dissolved, because you are meant to be happy. You are meant to. One thing that is so big on God wants you to be married. Like relationship, God even tell you it is not good for one person to be alone, for a man to be alone. So God is not the singleness. God used that for preparation. You need to be single for a while to learn you love yourself, to learn how to appreciate yourself, to learn how to trust in God, to learn how to depend on God. So I appreciate the singleness where I don't have nobody in my life. All I have is God and my kids and my work. So, but that's a moment too when that is over. You don't want to be in that moment where you just so independent. You don't need love. You don't need nothing. So I already mastered all that. Singleness, loneliness, independence. Now I told God, I'm not independent. I'm depending on you. I don't want to call myself independent. I'm not an independent woman. Independent woman means you got to go out there and do all the work. I was that before. No, now I'm depending on God. And when I have a husband, I'm going to depend on him. Not that I need him. I don't know how to pull my own weight. It's just that I want to be in my soft era. I don't want to be in my masculine era and just working and working and working, paying bills. And I don't even have a life for myself. So if you hear this message, the delay that's over your marriage is over. You are meant to be with someone that bring the best out of you, that bless you, that pray with you, that protect you. In this marriage, there will be no divorce because it's God ordained. This is not a marriage from the world. This is where God is putting two people together because they have a divine mission and they will complete it together. So if you're hearing this message, your delay is over. The delay that's over your marriage is over. You gotta pray and say, God, I don't want to be single. I don't know why I'm still single, God. You gotta pray over the spirit of delay that wants you to stay in stagnant, that wants you to have, it's like anti-love. That's the spirit. It's called anti-love. It don't want you to have love, because if you have love, your life is gonna be different. Not only are you gonna be the best version of yourself, you have someone else that's pouring into you, that's loving you, that's supporting you. So now not only you can live your best life, but you have love. You have someone that's taking care of you, loving you. So if you're hearing this message, why don't you just bump into that person? Whether it's through social media, whether you just shopping, you just doing your random errand, you just in the store, you bump into that person. Whether it's at church, it could be like you in the park, or you have an appointment and you meet that person. Don't be surprised how you're going to meet this person, because God is breaking the spirit of delay over your life, the spirit of delay against your marriage, because you are meant to be somebody's wife or somebody's husband. So if you're hearing this message, you are meant to be somebody's wife or husband. So that's why God gave you that desire of your heart. That desire that I'm supposed to be married. I know I'm supposed to be with someone. I know I'm not supposed to be independent my whole life. I know I'm supposed to have some type of connection. I know I have a divine purpose and mission. If you're feeling all that, that is because your partner, your husband or your wife, they're out there. You are meant to be somebody's wife or husband. And that's why that you keep feeling this so much, even though you're like, oh, maybe I don't even want that. But why do I want to have a husband? Because it's not even about you being selfish. It's about you. You have a mission. You have work to do, and you cannot do the work by yourself. You need someone else. You need that collaboration so you can make the work faster. If you're trying to do it by yourself, you're just going to try to overwork yourself. But when you have 2-3 other people that's helping you, then the work get done easier. So this is the message I have. I want to share with you. If you'd like to book a private session with me, go ahead and send me your information. Also, send me your prayer requests. Just know that if you're hearing this message and you're saying, Mimi, when is this person is coming? I keep hearing so many messages. He's coming. He's coming. When? Now, the moment you rebuke the spirit of delay that's against your relationship, your marriage, if you know you're supposed to be something and you're not getting it, yeah, you got to pray against that. So I'm coming into agreement with anybody that say, Mimi, we supposed to have been married. Why are we so single for so long? So we coming against any spirit that want to keep us in delay, that want us to keep us single against our will. We are wifeys. I'm a wifey. And if you're a man listening to this message, you're a husband to somebody. So if you're hearing this message, it's going to happen. You're going to meet this person in the most weirdest way sometime, because you are destined to be with someone. This message is for someone that's destined to be a wife or a husband. The happily ever after, no divorce type. So that's the message I have. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.